I have got two fabulous groups that make films, and first up, before I even introduce them, I want you to take a look at this quick clip.
It's alive. Literally, eat us alive. They will eat us like gummy bears, like Swedish fish. But if we send the prisoners in first, we're gonna feed the prisoners to the cannibals.
Chris, you're back.
Captain Cheese didn't make you walk the plank.
I have great news.
Room service is coming. Elvis is alive. The 8th season of Full House is coming out on DVD. Captain Charles Cheese is going to set us free.
No, but the good news is that Captain Cheese has our map.
That's not a good news.
Don't worry. I have a dangerous plan.
Welcome back. Wasn't that clip awesome? The group is called Sphere, and they're from Connecticut, from Richfield, Connecticut, and here to talk about what Sphere does and about their newest film, I have with me Valerie, and next to Valerie is Mark. Welcome, you guys. How are you? So,
Great.
Valerie Jensen, tell everybody all about Sphere, what Sphere does.
Sure. Sphere is a nonprofit. We're located in Richfield, Connecticut, and we offer arts, entertainment, and enrichment opportunities to adults with developmental disabilities. And we started making films a couple of years ago, and our films have been so much fun to make. And so we want to tell you all about them.
Yeah, so I watched, in particular, Romeo and Juliet and Sparkle Island, my favorite, Sparkle Island. They did an amazing job, and more so than the acting, which was great, because I do television, I know a little bit about editing and shooting and all those things. That's what was, they did everything.
Thank you.
Shooting, editing, graphics, the whole nine.
Thank you. We learned a lot over the process. We were carrying around filmmaking for dummies at the very beginning, and then we added a tripod, and then we added some lights, and then we added some microphones, and we've grown into it. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. But we have learned a lot. We've got a fantastic team, and it really takes a whole team to make these movies, but really anybody with a camera and a script and the passion for it can do the same thing.
Do the same thing. Yeah. So Mark, how did you like being involved?
I like it. I like Sphere.
Mm-hmm.
I like my friends. I like my family. And also I like doing our shows. And this new show that we are going to start is The Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes, that's the newest one now, The Bride of Frankenstein. So
And-
let's hear about that.
And The Bride of Frankenstein is that I'm going to be the star. That means I'm going to be the Frankenstein.
Oh wow, you're going to be the Frankenstein, so you're going to be the star of the show. That's so great. So you think you're going to have a hard time learning all those lines, or you're going to be able to get those lines?
I'm going to get the lines pat down with Valerie Jensen.
Yes. He's going to be directing you.
Oh yes, it's finished. It's already wrapped.
Oh, it's wrapped already.
He's done everything.
So how do you feel about the job that you did?
I feel great.
So you're ready for the debut, which is coming up soon?
I'm ready.
It's ready. That's ready. That is so awesome. That's awesome. Now I know that the group. Thank you. All right, this is it. I don't know if they can get that. Yes. They got it right there. So the Bride of Frankenstein is coming up, but I know that you guys do other things other than films at Sphere. You know, I went to your website and I was amazed. Like, you know, you guys do stuff out in the community. You have talented artists. I saw beautiful pictures of art that you guys did. It was jewelry. Tell our viewers about.
Spirit Creations has got beautiful jewelry, and they hand make it every week, and they absolutely love designing new pieces.
Really talented.
And crafting things together. One of our members is autistic, and she drew this coloring book for Bride of Frankenstein, which became our storyboard for our movie. And she also stars as the Bride of Frankenstein, so you get to see a little romance between our Frankenstein and his bride.
Mark is like, yeah, I'm the man. I love it. Now, I saw that the members also are involved in a little bit of dancing and Zumba class.
Yes, a lot. We like to get our dance on. We definitely like that. And we have a new walking club, and the whole health, wellness, and well-being of our members is very important to us.
Yes, I saw the walking club. I also saw bingo. I love bingo.
It's really hard these days. They play letter M bingo and N bingo. It's very it's different from
it's
the
not
bingo.
The basic, just
it's different.
Make an X.
But they absolutely love it. It's a nice way to get out into the community. It's fun.
It is. It's sweet. So I saw some pictures about film festivals that you guys have attended. Tell me about that.
Yes. Want to talk about film festivals?
What's that?
You guys went to a film festival.
Yes, we went to Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
My dad was there with me, and we spent a night there, and we won our first job.
Yeah, that's awesome. That
was very exciting for us. And seeing the film festivals that we have been accepted to they're not for special needs people. They're just regular mainstream. And it's so nice just to be recognized by our peers as having talent and having something that is widely accepted, and it felt great. It's nice to have the laurels, and next week we're taking Sparkle Island to the New York City Independent Film Festival.
Oh yay, that's my favorite. I'm partial to Sparkle Island.
Thank you.
And that's the clip that I showed at the beginning.
Oh yes, one of our best scenes was when we got to tie Marky up to the tree, and we got to put the apple in his mouth while he was getting eaten by the cannibals.
Yes, I saw that. It was awesome. It was awesome.
We have had so much fun on the sets, as you could probably imagine from seeing the movies.
That everybody's engaged, everybody is contributing, and that's what I love. Romeo and Juliet. Tell us about that's your first production, right? Tell us about how all this.
Well, when we started with Romeo and Juliet, we decided that we wanted to do Romeo and Juliet because for years I had been doing comedies in musicals, and people would come up afterwards and say, "I loved your show. I cried the whole time." I said, "Oh, but it was a comedy. You weren't supposed to cry the whole time." But people were so overwhelmed when they saw people come on stage. Then all right, I'm going to give them the greatest tragedy of all time. And people said, "Oh, that's going to be too difficult for them, Romeo and Juliet." And I said, "Well, Romeo and Juliet was too difficult for me. Shakespeare's very complicated. We just need to take this story, break it down." And so we made a coloring book out of Romeo and Juliet, and we all learned the story, and it was so much fun filming that one. And then the audience laughed the whole time. Said, "Oh, you cried with the comedies, and then you laughed with the tragedies." So you don't know what people want.
So Mark, are you all ready for this debut? And tell our viewers out there who might want to act, but they might be a little bit afraid to do it. Wow. Give them some words of encouragement to make them do it.
Well, my favorite part of Romeo and Juliet and my best part is playing Mercutio.
Romeo's cousin Mercutio. Yes.
I was Romeo's brother.
Was that your first time acting?
Yes.
In a movie. Okay. And so now you're not afraid anymore, right?
Oh.
I can't wait for the debut. I cannot wait for the debut. So tell our viewers where they can see it.
We will be October 24th and 25th at the Ridgefield Playhouse in Ridgefield, Connecticut. And we also are available. We love traveling and going to screenings. One of the most thrilling parts about the Sphere filmmaking process is watching with our actors and our talent watching it with them, because you really feel how excited they are, and that's really, there's a show within a show. So if anybody wants us to come find us on our website, spherect.org, we would love to come to your town and put on and have a film viewing and question and answer.
That would be great. That would be great.
And we have a member of our family. I'm an uncle now, and my sister had a baby. His name is Augie, and
A little shout out, a little
Shout out to Augie. Hi, Augie. I love it.
So I feel good having an uncle. My mom is a grandma now.
And his mom is here in the audience, you guys.
And my dad is a grandfather.
Right.
My mom and my sister is a mom, and my dad is a dad.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations on being an uncle. I'm an auntie. I don't have any kids of my own, but I'm an aunt, and I'm a proud auntie too.
And I'm a proud uncle too.
Yay. All right, well, thank you guys so much for coming on. Mark Furano and Valerie Jensen from Sphere. You've got to get out and see their play. It's going to be at the Ridgeville Playhouse on October 24th and 25th. Don't miss it. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're going to have more fun films with Joe Young. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Lesson 1. You gotta look the part. Lesson 2, be cultured. Lesson 3, it's the hustle.
You're smart. Everybody knows that Diamond is smart.
Okay, keep going, man.
What if I told you that I got some guys right now? We gonna knock out the silly ass guards with their little nightsticks, and we just gonna get up out of there. We gonna bounce like a bad check. And I'm thinking, when all the screaming starts, ain't nothing but opportunity for you to bounce with us.
Let me get to the point, man.
Escape.
You want to wild now?
Okay, is it good?
How would you like to make 8,000 cash? Work with me. It's called artistic gaming.
You know that the Spanish word doblón means double?
Oh, hello, my handsome, well-dressed black man. What can I do for you?
Baby girl, I'm here to upgrade you. Yo, driver, what's up?
Is that you, Diamond?
Yo, we out.
We have 8-year-old Diamond Ruff.
He shot that boy. I seen them doing it. I said to myself, why they shoot that boy?
Is this weapon familiar?
But because of a lack of evidence, you know what we're going to have to do.
Drop some serious cash.
Ha! Exactly.
What you know about this guy?
You gonna join forces with him? Bad boy gone good, huh?
Reverend Woods, we like what you're doing in Connecticut and the nation. We just can't have Mr. Ruff, a jailbird, to be a part of a program that we're funding.
Suddenly, the investigation was dropped.
How did you get that information?
I don't trust my own mother when it comes to my money.
I'll take you up on that challenge.
Money doesn't control me. God does. The Bible says faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. We ain't seen nothing yet, Brother Diamond. I believe he's opening some doors.
Oh, yeah? Well, tell him to open up these doors first.
Man, where we see the artillery, man?
You've got 11 minutes to get this done.
Open the safe or I'm gonna open your skull.
All right, Diamond, we're ready to go.
It's time to make this happen. Let's make history.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I'm the drama teacher. And this too shall pass.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Linnet Carty, and for this segment, I told you it was going to be a film, fun-tastic show. I am here with the one, the only, Joe Young. Welcome, Joe.
Hey, Linnet, pleasure to be here.
And one of the star actresses is with them today. Her name is Lennice Smith. Welcome, Lennice.
Thank you.
So, Joe, tell everybody about your newest production. If you have not read the book, you should have read the book, but you have to read the book now because now there's a film, Diamond Ruff. So right about that.
Well, Diamond Ruff is a coming of age story about a man who makes bad choices, but it shows you when you change your choices, the good that can happen and the people that come in your lives to help you make change. So it's a story of hope, the power of the human spirit, and forgiveness.
So how did you get started writing about Diamond Ruff?
Well, you know, I started writing when I was 7 years old. I have this fascination of creating characters.
Yeah.
So as I developed as a person, as a writer, out comes this character, Diamond Ruff.
Okay. How young? Before you start doing Joe Picture This and comics and all that?
I've been writing since I've been 7.
Oh,
I did
wow.
my first screenplay when I was 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, you know, just...
That character just, boom.
Yeah, well, he's a combination of people you know and
yes.
Different things like that. But the book was based upon a competition that we lost when I was traveling with Joe Picture's show. Okay. And we found out that the judges' scores were kind of like manipulated, that we lost. And if somebody had a problem with me, don't take it out on me. The kids take it out on me. And it was just, you know, so instead of getting mad and getting angry, I took to the pen and got the release. And, you know, 10 years later, here comes the manuscript in the movie.
Okay, so tell everyone about some of the actors that are in this great movie.
Well, we got a combination of Hollywood stars as well as, to me, local stars. Mm-hmm. And what's awesome about it, the local people from Hartford did the same job as the Hollywood stars, if not better. Like Lennice here, you know what I'm saying?
And we're going to see a clip of her.
Oh, no doubt. She looks totally different. Yeah. You know, some of the scenes.
She's a little crackish in the film.
She's real crack.
So Lennice, how did you feel about playing that role? The crack mom.
It was a stretch, a little bit. Mm-hmm. But once the makeup and everything was on, you know, I saw myself in the mirror and just automatically started to start going on, and just seeing yourself transform. It helps to upgrade the character, and you become you're no longer yourself. I was his mom at that moment in time.
That is awesome. But now I know you've done some other roles. Tell everybody about some other things that you've acted in.
I've done a lot of My Peach Productions, mm-hmm. Darling Peaches,
Brandon,
yes, Darlene. A Raisin in the Sun. I was Beneath in A Raisin in the Sun, a hit singer and costume designer for The Wiz. Mm-hmm. 2013. There is a 2014 Wiz coming up.
Right now.
For Color Girls Who Consider Suicide When the Rain Was Enough. Yes. Lady in Green. We've got projects coming up.
Okay.
We're working on some Joe Young things coming up.
Okay.
We got to do the Diamond Ruff first before she gets on drugs. But you know, one thing about her, true acting, a lot of people say, I can act. But then, you know, I had somebody, you know, play a street person. That's how they are. But are you able to get into another character, become someone else? That's true acting, and that's what she was able
on the drop of a dime.
Yeah, and then become a character.
Exactly, and become a character. Yeah. So, Joe, I know that young kids are sitting at home, and a lot of them know you, and they have big admiration for you. How do they get inspired to start doing what you do? Because it's a long, daunting, tedious, and tough task. A lot of times you get turned down by folks. Tell the folks at home, and young kids especially, how they can keep at it. We have a lot of writers out there that are really good, kids that are really good writers, how they can keep at it and make their dreams come true like you.
I think the key is passion and focus, and it happens naturally. People say, oh, Joe, you've been to the White House, you've been in Jet, you got a full page in People, how'd you do it? And actually, not to trivialize what I've done, you know, to your audience, not that I trivialized it, but all I've done was follow through on my passion. So actually, it's been a selfish thing. Okay. You know, I'm not doing anything but follow through, and that's the key. Follow through on your passion and stay focused. Now, you can do it for a hobby, or you could do it for a business. That's where it gets tricky when you turn to business, because then it becomes, unfortunately, 30% craft and 70% business. So in the beginning, you got to do everything yourself, and you build a team then who can take on some of the administrative. But as you are becoming, what I like about Lennice, and I think this is what her superpowers are, which we have in common, is she handles business too, along with the craft. I mean, she didn't talk about her magazine that she has and all that stuff. So, you know, you have to be a producer. If you want to eat off it, you got to be a producer as well as an artist.
Exactly,
Yep.
exactly. So let's talk about the financial side of it. These things take money. Filmmakers out there
Oh,
talk
my
about it all the
God.
time. I interviewed you at the Filmmakers Festival. And I mean, that was one whole workshop was on money and how to get it and raise it and the whole nine.
It is the most difficult part of making a movie. See, I'm an artist, I'm a writer, you know what I'm saying? I've acted. Raising the money is the hardest part, and we decided to do it in 2008. That's when that big recession came, so we did it at the worst time. But the key, Linnet, is I think turning lemons into lemonade. There was opportunity for us. Without the recession, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. You gotta understand, actors from Hollywood were half price. Cats wasn't eating.
Yes.
The building we shot in, you know, it was next to go in a big skyscraper,
Yes.
a big America building. Typically, to do something like that, we had it for a week, 2 weeks, it might be $30,000. What did we pay, $3,000 for it?
People
You
were
understand?
desperate. People were saying, timing is everything.
Small businesses didn't, you know, they didn't have advertising budgets. Well, if you contribute to the film, we'll give you free play on this.
Wow.
So without the recession, we wouldn't do Diamond Ruff. So the movie really, and for the premiere, we're going to talk about November 1st.
Yes.
We got news people coming from all over the country.
Yes.
We have celebrities coming outside of regular people because they're fascinated by the long shot story.
Of course.
How we were able to do this Hollywood level movie in Hartford because we're long shot. But the bottom line, it goes back to the question that's about kids. We had tenacity. We didn't give up. Because it was the movie that they said wouldn't happen or it was taking too long. You know, you had actors who've been struggling for like 20 years just to get a SAG card saying, Joe, how long? I'm like, my dude, we doing a major feature film. Because we've done animated films like this. We shot a movie called K Skills in 2 months.
Yeah.
You know, but I could have had Diamond Ruff come out 3 years ago. But we wanted a quality.
Yes.
We didn't have standards. And people get in your head, why did it? So you got to be strong.
Hold
So
your own, yep.
our biggest enemy, and we probably could have even done it with quality. The biggest enemy Diamond Ruff had was Joe Young and my fears and not executing certain things where you're worried what people think and da-da-da. So the lesson to your question going back, how do kids do it? Don't allow yourself to stop you from doing it.
Right.
I love that movie with Will Smith, Pursuit of Happiness.
Yes.
And Will Smith says to his son, don't you let anyone tell you you can't achieve your dreams. I'm paraphrasing. But the killer part was when he says, not even me. I'm your dad. Don't even let me stop you.
Yeah.
So we're our biggest enemy.
We are.
If she doesn't have her magazine where it needs to be, in 7 years, I look at her like I look at Oprah. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't happen, there's something Lennice maybe have to tweak. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so I'm going to leave it alone now. I'm taking over the whole, Lennice, I feel bad I'm talking. You need to be.
No, it's
doing
awesome.
your thing
It's
with
awesome.
that.
But I do want to hear about your magazine now that Joe mentioned it. Please tell our viewers about it.
The magazine is SLAM. SLAM with 2 M's. SLAM stands for Support Local Artists Movement Magazine. SLAM is my baby. It's my venue. I can't be everywhere. I can't travel everywhere. I can't afford to enter all the places that I want to enter. But SLAM is like my venue. I can interview artists from all over. My first issue, I had an electronica artist from South Africa. No clue how I found this guy, but he was amazing and I was able to interview with him. I've interviewed Michael Collier, who was also in Diamond Ruff. In the premiere issue, I interviewed him. I've interviewed Joe Young. And various local artists. For me, local is relative to where you are. So
the talent's here. It's rich.
It's very
Hartford
rich.
is bursting with talent.
It's very rich, but the local for me is relative to where you are. So if you're in New York, your local is there. If you're in California, your local is there. Local, it doesn't mean my local. Although I completely support my local artists, but local is everywhere. It's kind of, I feel like I want my magazine to bring every local artist together under the same little umbrella.
That's awesome. You get talented folks doing all kinds of things. So let's talk about the debut. It's huge.
No,
It's at the Bushnell.
Yeah.
The Bushnell on November 1st.
Yeah.
I know you're psyched. Tell folks what to expect. You got the whole VIP. And
First of all, what we've done, and it's not just Joe Young. People see Joe, but I got a heck of a team behind me. I have a machine behind me. On our planning committee, you have people like Marie Robinson, Bev Henry, Janetta Bennett, Kyle Young, Donna. We have 25 people on our red carpet committee, somebody in hospitality. It's a major thing. But rightly so, Linnet, because what we've done is we have created the first independent major feature film shot in Hartford. You know what I'm saying?
It's huge.
And
Joe,
of color in the state of Connecticut.
I'm just going to say.
No, don't say it, but it's not me. It was, the timing was right.
Yes.
The timing was right.
But there needed to be brains and talent behind it.
And hard work, and a machine.
Yeah.
And so the red carpet, November 1st, we have celebrities coming in. We have Bill Duke, you remember from
Cincinnati? Yes.
He's coming. Omar Tyree, top
they can
author.
See some of that on the poster that's for showing right now. They can see some of the actors.
Right. So he's coming. Omar Tyree, NAAC winner, New York Times bestseller. All the people, Snoop, Fredro, all those people. Freddie Jackson, they're all, and we have the local people, for instance, Lennice, and let's celebrate. And when they come in, it's going to be a red carpet.
Yes.
We got the big searchlights and Diamond Ruff shining up in the sky that all Harvard can see. You walk through there, and it's in the Woodson Hall, so it's 3,000 people.
Yeah.
3,000. And then when you get in there, you're going to see guys in armor and da-da-da. And then we got community things.
That's awesome.
And then we got community people performing XY Eli. He's playing in the pit. So we got community people. We got Barbara Fowler and all those guys, and Pat, they're going to sing on stage. And then we're going to do a tribute to Bill Duke. We're going to do the making of how we pulled this thing off. But in the audience, we got people from all over, some network people, some heads of network coming.
People, of course.
And some
unbelievable for
media
that.
too, national too. I'm not going to say the names that are coming up, but you're going to.
I know who's going to be there.
Yeah, who's going to be there. You're going to be there.
I'm going to be there.
Absolutely. So what you wearing that night? Because it's going to be a lot of people who wear tuxes, either Sunday clothes or tuxes.
I'm wearing a gown because it's a red carpet event, but I'm not saying what.
I know how you do.
You know how I do.
She's going to be showing folk up. You know what I mean?
You saw how I did with the 100 Men of Color. And by the way, congratulations. You were honored as one of the 100 Men of Color. That was the event of the year. Was awesome.
You was wilding out too, man. You left a memorable impression.
Thank you. I had fun.
Yeah.
As the MC, I did have fun, but congratulations to you and the other men that were honored. Big up. So where can folks get tickets, Joe?
They can get, it's so funny because the Bushnell gave us a certain amount of tickets.
Yes.
We sold out of those in the first week. Second week.
Okay.
So only the Bushnell has it. You have to go to bushnell.org or visit there. But get them because they're going quick.
They're going quick.
Aetna just came in and sponsored a lot of high school kids. So big ups to Aetna.
Wow,
Aetna
that's awesome.
Yesterday
They're always there. They're good people.
Yeah, and Faith Asset Management. Yeah. They've all, the community's coming together.
That's going to be the 9 nights.
Something like this doesn't come around ever, maybe 50 years. But congratulations to all the supporters out there.
And to your team, to everybody who took part in the film, people on screen, people behind the screen.
And even people, this type of thing is very difficult. Not everybody could make it. Not everybody had the same vision, the same dream, but just want to say thank those who tried to stick along the ride, whatever. So we thank everybody who participated in this project. There was a lot of people, over 500 people participated.
It's going to be great.
And it's a trilogy, so we got 2 more movies coming out. But that night, Linnet, Bill Duke and I are working on a new animated 3D property with some of the biggest African American names in the world. It's called Harlem Man.
Okay.
So it's going to be like Toy Story, Shrek. And we're going to announce it that night, and we're going to show a sneak preview.
That's going to be awesome.
Huge. There's never been a major 3D African American cartoon. So they brought me on as screenwriter and executive producer. Bill Duke's my boss. He's a senior executive producer. Someone who's done writing the script. So
yeah. You need a voiceover person.
Oh, you
anybody tap on your scene?
But see, what we're going to be like the time period. You want to see the same people all up in the same movies. And we have opportunity. Hartford's so small, that means there's opportunity.
Yes.
Martin Luther, and it don't matter if you got quality, you got a different swag, the world will come to your door. Martin Luther King said, if you can make a better mousetrap than your neighbor, even if it's in the woods, the world will make a beaten path to your door.
It will.
So Hartford, we open it up. We're gonna do what Tyler Perry did in Atlanta. We're gonna do that right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm so honored to have them on my show. You guys, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Lennice Smith and Joe Young, for one but only. You've got to go and see Diamond Ruff on November 1st at the Bushmill. I hope to see you there. My name is Linnet Carty. Thank you so much for watching the show. I want to thank to my crew, Armando Torres, to Miguel Vasquez, and to Tu Cutler. Remember, we love you more than we love good food. See you on the next one.